Video class, a new way of learning with style. Everything you need to pass your exam. Video classes in all sorts of subjects. English, spelling, writing and presentation. Times tables will have you rapping and rocking. And maths will take you through in gentle stages. All available through leading retailers. Video class, the way to pass.
6, 2, 3, 1, 4,
7, 5,
8, 12, 15, 13, 16, 14, 3, 4,
1029.
1.
Hello, this programme is all about learning your times tables. Now, a lot of people find them very hard to learn, but with this tape you should find them a lot easier. In many ways, you're just learning words to start with, just like words to a song. So think of your times tables just like that. And after we've learned the words, we'll go on to do all sorts of tricks with them. But first, what does times mean? Well, 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. You've added 3 6s together. So 3 times 6 also equals 18. What about 4 times 5? Well, that is the same as adding 5 and 5, 5 and another 5 together. The answer is 20. You've added 4 5s to give 20. So 4 times 5 also equals 20. Times is just a quick way of adding the same number over and over again. Try this. 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. What's the answer to that? Well, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. The answer is 8. Now, how many 2s have you added together to give 8? You've added 4 2s together. So 4 times 2 equals 8. And you can watch out for that in your tables. Now it's time to start learning the tables. We're going to start with the easier ones, the 2s, the 5s and the 10s. Now each time you'll hear the whole song, then you'll hear it again. But that time you'll have to shout out the answers yourself. At school, you may only go up to 10 times, but we're going to go up to 12 times. So try to learn these extra little bits if you can. Are you ready? Here we go.
Rappers, hang on to your head. Let's go. Well, let me say yeah! Well, let me say yeah! Let's go.
Come on, everybody, and listen to me. Rapping is as easy as a 1, 2, 3. Don't be shy, it's easy if you try. I'm going to show you how to multiply.
Get funky. Get funky. Let's go. Get funky. Let's go.
If you're ready, let's have some fun.
Rappers, hang on to your head.
We do the 2 times table and we start with number 1.
That's my man throwing down.
You want to rap with the rhythm and boogie with the beat.
Get funky. Get funky.
If you want to rap good, just listen and repeat. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8.
Get funky.
5 times 2 is 10.
That's my man.
6 times 2 is 12. 7 times 2 is 14.
Rappers.
8 times 2 is 16.
Get funky.
9 times 2 is 18. 10 times 2 is 20. 11 times 2 is 22. 12 times 2 is 24.
Rappers, hang on to your head. Get funky. Well, let me say yeah! Well, let me say yeah! That's my man throwing down.
Now shout out the answers.
Rappers, hang on to your head. Let's go. Well, let me say yeah! Well, let me say yeah! Let's go.
Come on, everybody, and listen to me. Rapping is as easy as a 1, 2, 3. Don't be shy, it's easy if you try. I'm going to show you how to multiply.
Get funky.
Problem number one.
That's my man throwing down.
You wanna rap with the rhythm and boogie with the beat. If you wanna rap good, just listen and repeat. 1 times 2 is 2 times 2 is 3 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 5 times 2 is
That's my man.
6 times 2 is 7 times 2 is
Rap it.
8 times 2 is 9 times 2 is 10 times 2 is 11 times 2 is 12 times 2 is
Rap it. Hey, on to your head. That's my man throwing down.
That was the 2 times table. Now let's have a go with the 5s. This time, watch out for something that happens with all of the times tables. We've seen before how 3 times 4 is a quick way of adding 3 4s together. We'll have a look at the line of answers in any table, and you can see that you're adding on the number every time. So, 1 times 5 is 5, 2 times 5 is 10, 3 times 5 is 15. Can you see how the answer is going up in 5s all the time? Well, this is sometimes a very handy way of remembering your tables, so use it if you do get a bit stuck. All right then, let's go. Now shout out the answers.
Come on, children, gather round. Now it's time to learn to count. 1 times 5 is 2 times 5 is 3 times 5 is 4 times 5 is 5 times 5 is 6 times 5 is 7 times 5 is 8 times 5 is 9 times 5 is 10 times 5 is 11 times 5 is 12 times 5 is
Now we've done the 2s and the 5s, let's think about the 10s. Some people say that the tens could be the easiest tables of them all because, well, look at this. To multiply any of these numbers by 10, you just put a naught on the end. You move the number from the units to the tens column. Look, 2 times 10, the 2 moves from the units to the tens column. So the answer is 20. 3 times 10, the 3 moves from the units to the tens column to give 30. Well, now let's go through the whole table and watch out for that. Are you ready? Did you see how the naught is put on the end every time to move the number from the units to the tens column? Now, shout out all the answers you know in time with the music. The 2s, the 5s and the 10s are usually grouped together as the easiest tables to learn. Now, if you're ready, we're going to go on to learn the middle group of tables, which includes the 3s, 11s, 4s and 6s. Remember that with anything on this tape, if you don't get hold of it the first time around, you can always play it again and again and again until you do. So, let's have a look at the family of 3s.
If you're ready, you are able, you can learn your timetable. All you gotta do is learn the song. Come on, sing along with me. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 3 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. 5 times 3 is 15.
Here we go again.
If you're ready, you are able, you can learn a timetable. All you gotta do is learn the song. Come on, sing along with me. 1 times 3 is 2 times 3 is 3 times 3 is 4 times 3 is 5 times 3 is 6 times 3 is 7 times 3 is 8 times 3 is 9 times 3 is 10 times 3 is 11 times 3 is 12 times 3 is 'Sing along with me. Sing along with me.
And now the 11 times table.
Come on, children, gather round. Now's the time to learn to count. 1 times 11 is 11. 2 times 11 is 22. 3 times 11 is 33. 4 times 11 is 44. 5 times 11 is 55. 6 times 11 is 66. 7 times 11 is 77. 8 times 11 is 88. 9 times 11 is 99. 10 times 11 is 110. 11 times 11 is 121. 12 times 11 is 132.
Now, I'm always looking for easy ways to remember things. So have a look at this. The 11 times table is very special up to 9 times 11 because the answer is given in the question itself. Take any number up to 9, let's say 6, and look. The answer is that number in the tens column followed by the same number, 6, in the units column. So, likewise, 5 times 11 is 55. The 5 is in the tens and the units column. 4 times 11 is 44. 4 is in the tens and in the units column. The only bits you really have to think about are 10 times 11, 11 times 11, and 12 times 11.
Come on, children, gather round. Now's the time to learn to count. 1 times 11 is 2 times 11 is 3 times 11 is 4 times 11 is
table. All the answers to the 4 times table will be even numbers, and you can use this as a little check. This is true for all the even numbered tables: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. So here we go.
Get ready. Come on, kids across the nation, time to learn your multiplication. It's so easy, let's all do it. Sing along, there's nothing to it. Hey, hey, hey. Are you ready? Come on, 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 4 is 20. 6 times 4 is 24. 7 times 4 is 28. 8 times 4 is 32. 9 times 4 is 36. 10 times 4 is 40. 11 times 4 is 44. 12 times 4 is 48. 1 times 4 is 4. 2 times 4 is 8. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 5 times 4 is 20. 6 times 4 is 24. 7 times 4 is 28. 8 times 4 is 32. 9 times 4 is 36. 10 times 4 is 40. 11 times 4 is 44. 12 times 4 is 48. Hey, hey, hey.
Now shout out the answers.
Get ready. Come on, kids across the nation, time to learn your multiplication. It's so easy, let's all do it. Sing along, there's nothing to it. Hey, hey, hey. Are you ready? Come on, 1 times 4 is 2 times 4 is 3 times 4 is 4 times 4 is 5 times 4 is 6 times 4 is 7 times 4 is 8 times 4 is 9 times 4 is 10 times 4 is 11 times 4 is 12 times 4 is 1 times 4 is 2 times 4 is 3 times 4 is 4 times 4 is 5 times 4 is 6 times 4 is 7 times 4 is 8 times 4 is 9 times 4 is 10 times 4 is 11 times 4 is 12 times 4 is hey, hey, hey.
And now for the 6 times table.
Let's go. Dig it.
Come on, everybody, and listen to me. Rapping is as easy as a 1, 2, 3. Don't be shy. It's easy if you try. I'm going to show you how to multiply.
Get funky. Get funky. Let's go. Get funky. Let's go.
If you're ready, let's have some fun.
Rappers, hang on to your head.
We do the times table and we start from number 1.
That's my man going down.
You want to rap with the rhythm and boogie with the beat. If you want to rap good, just listen and repeat. 1 times 6 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18. 4 times 6 is 24. 5 times 6 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 7 times 6 is 42. 8 times 6 is 48. 9 times 6 is 54. 10 times 6 is 60. 11 times 6 is 66. 12 times 6 is 72.
Rappers, hang on to your head.
Get funky.
my man throwing down.
Here we go again.
Rappers, hang on to your head. Let's go. Well, let me say yeah. Well, let me say yeah. Let's go.
Come on, everybody, and listen to me. Rapping is as easy as a 1, 2, 3. Don't be shy, it's easy if you try. I'm going to show you how to multiply. If you're ready, let's have some fun.
Rappers, hang on to your head.
We do the times table and we start with number 1.
That's my man throwing down.
You want to rap with the rhythm, boogie with the beat. If you want to rap good, just listen and repeat. 1 times 6 is 2 times 6 is 3 times 6 is 4 times 6 is 5 times 6 is 6 times 6 is 7 times 6.
Rappers,
8 times 6 is 9 times 6 is 10 times 6 is 11 times 6 is 12 times 6 is.
rappers, hang on to your head. Well, let me say yeah. Well, let me say yeah.
That's my man throwing down.
If you've managed to learn all of the tables so far, then you're doing very well. We only have 4 more tables to learn. But now I'm going to give you a chance to only learn half of your tables and still know all of the answers. I told you that I like to look for easy ways of remembering things. Well, have a look at this. 3 times 4 is 12. Well, you know that. And 4 times 3 is also 12. Well, you know that too. What's happening? Well, the answer is the same. Now, 5 times 6 is 30, and 6 times 5 is also 30. The answer is the same again. Whichever numbers you try it with, you'll always find the same thing happens. 3 times 4 equals 4 times 3, and 5 times 6 equals 6 times 5. It doesn't matter which way round you put the numbers. If you know one, you know the other. So if you know 2 times 6, then you already know 6 times 2. It's the same answer, and that's 12. Okay, now we have this little tip, let's go on to learn the last group of tables. And let's start with the 7s.
Come on, children, gather round. Now's the time to learn to count. 1 times 7 is 7. 2 times 7 is 14. 3 times 7 is 21. 4 times 7 is 28. 5 times 7 is 35. 6 times 7 is 42. 7 times 7 is 49. 8 times 7 is 56. 9 times 7 is 63. 10 times 7 is 17. 11 times 7 is 77. 12 times 7 is 84.
Once again.
Come on, children, gather round. Now's the time to learn to count. 1 times 7 is 2 times 7 is 3 times 7 is
So that was the sevens. And now for the 8 times table.
Are you ready? Come on, kids across the nation, time to learn your multiplication. It's so easy, let's all do it. Sing along, there's nothing to it. Hey, 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 get ready. Come on, 1 times 8 is 8. 2 times 8 is 16. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 times 8 is 32. 5 times 8 is 40. 6 times 8 is 48. 7 times 8 is 56. 8 times 8 is 64. 9 times 8 is 72. 10 times 8 is 80. 11 times 8 is 88. 12 times 8 is 96. 1 times 8 is 8. 2 times 8 is 16. 3 times 8 is 24. 4 times 8 is 32. 5 times 8 is 40. 6 times 8 is 48. 7 times 8 is 56. 8 times 8 is 64. 9 times 8 is 72. 10 times 8 is 80. 11 times 8 is 88. 12 times 8 is 96. Hey, hey, hey. Woo! Yeah!
Shout out the answers.
Are you ready? Come on, kids across the nation, time to learn your multiplication. It's so easy, let's all do it. Sing along, there's nothing to it. Hey, 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 get ready. Come on, 1 times 8 is 2 times 8 is 3 times 8 is 4 times 8 is 5 times 8 is 6 times 8 is 7 times 8 is 8 times 8 is 9 times 8 is 10 times 8 is 11 times 8 is 12 times 8 is 1 times 8 is 2 times 8 is 3 times 8 is 4 times 8 is 5 times 8 is 6 times 8 is 7 times 8 is 8 times 8 is 9 times 8 is 10 times 8 is 11 times 8 is 12 times 8 is. Hey, hey, hey. Woo! Yeah!
Forward a bit. Yes, that's the bit I want. Okay, thank you. And now for the 9 times table.
You are ready, you are able, you can learn your times table. All you gotta do is learn the song. Come on, sing along with me. 1 times 9 is 9. 2 times 9 is 18. 3 times 9 is 27. 4 times 9 is 36. 5 times 9 is 45. 6 times 9 is 54. 7 times 9 is 63. And 8 times 9 is 72. 9 times 9 is 81. 10 times 9 is 90. 11 times 9 is 99. 12 times 9 is 108. Come on.
about this for a couple of ways to remember your nines? Look at the answers up to 10 times 9. Now, if you add up the figures in both columns, they always come to 9. Look at this. 1 and 8, that equals 9. 2 and 7 is 9. 3 and 6 is 9. 4 plus 5 is 9. And the figure in the tens column of the answer is always 1 less than the number you've multiplied 9 by. So, sounds complicated, but look at this. 6 times 9. The figure in the tens column will be 1 less than 6, so that's 5. And we know that this answer must add up to 9. So, the answer is 5, then 4. 5 plus 4 is 9. The answer is 54. And here's another way to remember your 9 times table up to 10 times 9. Hold your hands out in front of you. Now, call this thumb number 1, this finger number 2, this one number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, and finally number 10. Now, what's the question? Well, what is 3 times 9? Put finger number 3 down. And now look at your hands. The number of fingers on the left of the finger that's down gives you the tens. And the number of fingers on the right gives you the units. So, 3 times 9 is 2 tens, that's 20, and 7 units. So that's 27. What about 5 times 9? Put finger number 5 down, and you have 4 tens, that's 40, and 5 units, so that's 45. Now let's have a look at the 9 times table all over again.
1 times 9 is 2 times 9 is 3 times 9 is 4 times 9 is 5 times 9 is 6 times 9 is 7 times 9 is 8 times 9 is 9 times 9 is 10 times 9 is 11 times 9 is 12 times 9 is sing along with me. Sing along with me.
Are you ready? Come on, kids across the nation, time to learn your multiplication. It's so easy, let's all do it. Sing along, there's nothing to it. Hey, hey, hey. Get ready. Come on, 1 times 12 is 12. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 12 is 36. 4 times 12 is 48. 5 times 12 is 60. 6 times 12 is 72. 7 times 12 is 84. 8 times 12 is 96. 9 times 12 is 108. 10 times 12 is 120. 11 times 12 is 132. 12 times 12 is 144. 1 times 12 is 12. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 12 is 36. 4 times 12 is 48. 5 times 12 is 60. 6 times 12 is 72. 7 times 12 is 84. 8 times 12 is 96. 9 times 12 is 108. 10 times 12 is 120. 11 times 12 is 132. 12 times 12 is 140.
once again.
Are you ready? Come on, kids across the nation, time to learn your multiplication. It's so easy, let's all do it. Sing along, there's nothing to do. Hey, 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 get ready. Come on, 1 times 12 is 12. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 12 is 36. 4 times 12 is 48. 5 times 12 is 60. 6 times 12 is 72. 7 times 12 is 84. 8 times 12 is 96. 9 times 12 is 108. 10 times 12 is 120. 11 times 12 is 132. 12 times 12 is 144. 1 times 12 is 12. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 12 is 36. 4 times 12 is 48. 5 times 12 is 60. 6 times 12 is 72. 7 times 12 is 84. 8 times 12 is 96. 9 times 12 is 108. 10 times 12 is 120. 11 times 12 is 132. 12 times 12 is 144. Hey, hey, hey.
Now shout out the answers.
Are you ready? Come on, kids across the nation, time to learn your multiplication. It's so easy, let's all do it. Sing along, there's nothing to do. Hey, 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 get ready. Come on, 1 times 12 is 2 times 12 is 3 times 12 is 4 times 12 is 5 times 12 is 6 times 12 is 7 times 12 is 8 times 12 is 9 times 12 is 10 times 12 is 11 times 12 is 12 times 12 is 1 times 12 is 2 times 12 is 3 times 12 is 4 times 12 is 5 times 12 is 6 times 12 is 7 times 12 is 8 times 12 is 9 times 12 is 10 times 12 is 11 times 12 is 12 times 12 is.
Well, that's it. Everything up to 12 times 12. Now all you have to do is practice. Get some people to ask you some questions out of order. So they could say 3 times 5 or 2 times 6 or 7 times 4. And you have to see if you can answer the questions. It's a little bit like learning to play football or learning to swim. The more you practice, the better you'll become and the easier it will seem. Now we've put something on the cover of this video. It's a little sort of present. Get the sleeve out and open it up and you'll see something like this. This is a times table square and this is how it works. If you want to find 6 times 9, look along the 6 row and down the 9 column. And where they meet will give you the answer. The answer is 54. Let's try another one. What about 8 times 5? Well, look along the 8 row and down the 5 column, and where they meet gives the answer. 8 times 5 is 40. Now you can cut it up like this and paste the rows and the columns on a bit of card. Fill in the lines to give you the right squares and try to fill it in like a jigsaw puzzle. You can even start to do it against the clock. How long does it take you to finish? See how fast you can be. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the times tables. If you want to know more about maths or English, then there are plenty of video class videos available. We can take you right through all the maths and English you have to learn at school, almost until the time you leave. So, until next time, happy counting.